Hi everyone, welcome to the BNB AI Hack Workshop. Today we are diving into unlocking data computation and intelligence in market trades. And today we are thrilled to have three speakers joining us today. First, we have Phoebe, Marketing Manager at BAS. Second, we have Jack, Co-founder of Expecta. And third, we have Anthony, Key Account Manager at CookieDAO. And without further ado, let's welcome our first speaker, Phoebe from BAS. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, this is Phoebe from BAS. I'm very happy to be here and join the presentation today. So, should I start already?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So, hi everyone. This is Phoebe, and I'm representing BAS to share some information about what BAS is and what we have achieved so far. And I'm very honored to be here to share BAS in today's workshop with fantastic developers. And thanks BNB for inviting us. And today my presentation will be in three parts. First up, I'll give you the lowdown on BAS, the goals and significance and vision. And then in the second part, I'll walk developers through the basic concepts of BAS and how you can use it in your projects. This might include tips on integrating BAS seamlessly. I will just share the PPT later. And finally, in the last part, I will highlight some cool potential uses for BAS, including possible applications across different tracks in this hackathon. And hopefully it sparkles some fancy ideas for all of you participants. Okay, and we are moving to the very first one. So, what has BAS achieved so far? By now, we have already achieved over 1.5 million unique addresses, and also around 900 oh sorry actually that's 900,000 unique addresses, and we have achieved 1.5 million plus attestations on BNC and OPBNB over and by and over and so far we have 40 partners have chosen to integrate with VAS to provide users with better and more convenient services. And this is just the data parts. And so far we have been partnered with like BNB domains with Space ID protocol, and the developer reputation verification with Aspecta, and trusted data marketplace with Riddle, and talent market reputation verification with Darren Market, and also Web3 social identity verification with Hello.social. And these are all our very core partners, and we're very honored to have them integrated together with VAS and to build and to expand. And BAS also collab with BNB official airdrop event as the only unofficial project providing data verification, which ensure your Binance Bot's 30-day trade volume is over $0. Um, which means if you're qualified for this sector, users can maximize their chances of winning the rewards. And that's just how we, segment the users in this part. And you can also learn more about BAS and the core contributors on a social BNB Chain documentation website. You can click here and you will see our logo is listed right here. And you can also find BAS right here, and you will see some more information about us and some introduction and some it's just a little bit detailed in-depth info about us. BAS, what is BAS, right? So I haven't given a proper introduction of what BAS is. Actually, BAS stands for BNB Attestation Service. It's just abbreviation for that. And BAS is the first and the only attestation infrastructure in the BNB ecosystem designed to generate verifiable on-chain attestations for airdrops, reputation systems, trusted data transactions, and real-world applications. By standardizing Web3 data, BAS serves as a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3, ensuring seamless and secure interoperability. And we are also shaping the future of AI by onboarding trillions of verified private domain data points to Web3, enabling AI agents to interact with blockchain securely as the verification layer between AI and Web3. We could power like AI driven DeFi, personalized recommendations, and trusted based trading bots that will ensure AI can leverage decentralized and verifiable data for enhanced decision making. With BAS, users gain more control over the digital identity and reputation, while AI becomes more intelligent, transparent, and aligned with individual preferences, paving the way for the new era of decentralized AI innovation. We also look forward to see more exciting ecosystem projects both to build on BAS and to partner with us and to explore the innovative use cases and push the boundaries of verifiable data in Web3 and AI sectors altogether. So given all these information, what really is the structure of BAS? In our design, BAS will include the following three logical layers, and the very first one at the base layer is a hybrid issuer, which can be any third-party resources such as Twitter, YouTube, Binance, or even any future project launched by developers themselves. This means third-party issuers endorse their own attestations. Above this is the and above this layer is the attestation logic layer, where we have designed two types of attestations. One is for public data, such as I would say various public credentials or proofs of rights. These are all included. And the second type is for private data, which can be used in the data file model. Users can sell their private data to obtain data rights. And we also designed a series of supporting data file systems for this purpose. And the third layer above the attestation logic layer is a specific application layer, which is the focus of the third module we will discuss today. And just a heads up, we look forward to seeing various creative implementations on top of our infrastructure. It's just give you a basic idea of what what's the structural like of VAS right now. The next session is how BAS supports BNB and Web3. The most direct thing is to help ecosystem to do our user segmentation. And this is also what we're doing right now to help the BNB ecosystem airdrop activities. Through verification activities, data is deposited in the ecosystem, which can empower the next activity and ecological application. And currently, we have integrated Binance KYC data, balance data, social media data, Steam data, GitHub data, and more. And another important topic is data standards, right? So based on BAS, we can build a reputation system to optimize the governance and the enhanced data interoperability between different applications as well. And as you can see right here, I didn't read everything out, but if you just give a quick look of this, you will see we basically covered a lot of different applications of that. To elaborate further, users can generate attestations of their data from different applications to build their own reputation proof. And what you have done defines what you are. That's just the core concept between this whole reputation proof, collecting all the position and behaviors fragments in different worlds to assemble a real you. And that's how we are, that's the underlying concept behind of this. BAS also introduced a new decentralized data trading model. The previous traded data consists of users' personal behavior data, including social reputation, behavioral information, and so on. This new data trading model has proven its prospects in the traditional markets. And also, its scale and potential are much larger compared to the traditional data trading market. This is because the ownership of traditional data is unclear, and the existence of data silos prevents the actual, the maximization of data value. And that's how we separate that on BAS. Another important application of BAS might cover all of these because it supports for the real world. I'll just read out a few. You can also just give a glance of that. You can also, its application for the real world, such as decentralized identity, content verification, certificate and skill verification, and data invoices. These are all supports of EAS for the real world, and we have been trying to, investigate more developments and applications so far. And the next, after having a, I would say, an in-depth impression of BAS, we will also share. I think I will share the screen with you guys, and we will use BAS scan to briefly introduce various concepts involved in BAS, which will facilitate product design and usage for developers. And we also put on a little, a little video for everyone to give a better understanding on that. And let's see if I can share the screen right now. Here, right now. Okay, here.
First, I will introduce the first important module in BAS, which is the schema. A schema is a structured framework that defining the data format and resolver with a test function. Schema dictate what kind of data can be attested and how that data should be presented. In this example, the data structure is designed to prove that a certain X account has more than 500 followers. We can see the composition of its data structure, where the most important parts are the hash of the X account's UID and a Boolean value indicating whether it has more than 500 followers. With such a data structure, we can determine whether this X account has indeed exceeded 500 followers. An attestation is an instance of this data structure. But wait, I don't know if you've realized a problem here. Anyone can submit an attestation for this schema. How do we determine whether the attestation is valid? This is where the resolver comes into play. Resolver. The simplest solution to the aforementioned problem is that we trust the certification from Twitter officials or a certain authoritative third party. Therefore, if the attestation is signed by a specific address, we can consider it valid. This step of verification can be placed in the attest function of the contract corresponding to the resolver address. Furthermore, more complex verification logic can be implemented in the resolver. Please note that anyone can create a similar schema, which also involves logic such as schema nesting and data reuse. The next concept is attestation. An attestation is a data with proof that can be used to verify the validity defined in schema. Attestation provide a standard for user to import any data into Web3. Within BAS, attestations can be created on-chain and off-chain. Users can store the off-chain attestations in Greenfield to provide the attestations access control. It includes some data structures, including an instance of a single schema, as well as information about who issued the attestation and to whom it was issued. As we mentioned earlier, the identity of the attester is often very important. Additionally, there is information such as the time when the attestation was issued and a verifiable transaction hash on the blockchain. Regarding attestations, I have one more point to mention. As we discussed earlier, we categorize attestations into two types: public attestations and private attestations. A public attestation, like the one you are seeing now, has all its information stored on the blockchain and can be viewed by anyone. On the other hand, a private attestation is implemented using Greenfield. Through Greenfield's permission control, we can manage access to private attestations. I believe this is a significant advantage of building an attestation system on the BNB chain. We can leverage Greenfield to achieve some fantastic goals, such as our ultimate objective, DataFi. For more details about BAS technology, you can refer to the documentation available on our website. You can follow the guidance there to create your own schema and attestations step by step. This includes the use of our SDKs, which we provide for both JavaScript and Go developers. Additionally, I want to emphasize that I strongly recommend developers to understand the mechanism of delegate attestations tutorial/delegate attestation. This could be a common pattern for business development using BAS, especially in scenarios where users need to pay gas fees. In such cases, the project party only issues the attestation, and the user is responsible for submitting it to the blockchain.
All right. So after just a 4-minute video, I hope that clarifies something for BAS about the logical and behind that, and the some talk about BAS you can find. So I strongly recommend, as the review video mentioned, I strongly recommend that everyone to visit our website if you want more information, and if you're interested to partner with BAS, we strongly welcome that. And okay, so we're going to the next slide. Next, our focus on providing participants with ideas for different tracks. Of course, we hope that everyone will come up with even more outstanding designs and ideas to jointly build the attestation ecosystem on BNB Chain. First, in the gaming track, by adjusting the infrastructure to meet the specific demands of gaming logic and economics, BNB Chain is not just keeping up with the current trend of blockchain gaming, but also shaping the future landscape, highlighting the commitments to leading the way in this dynamic sector. And BAS will also play a very crucial role in this process. Through BAS, player identity verification can be achieved by developing a tool that allows individuals to make cryptographic attestation proving they are unique human beings, using biometric information while ensuring their privacy. Achievement system or leaderboards within games can also be implemented through BAS, which will benefit game developers who can use the system to reward experienced players. And another important system is the in-game item trading system, which serves as an infrastructure for GameFi, and this data can be achieved securely and can achieve the tradability through BAS. And of course, with sufficient and well-developed ideas and designs, I believe these systems can be implemented in a unified manner and complement each other. So once this system is established, it will play a very important role in the future GameFi ecosystem, and I look forward to see the final works after that. And the second track has always been one of the hot topics in Web3, which is the social track. BNB Chain and BAS are dedicated to revolutionize the social network through the use of blockchain technology. For example, a decentralized social network should be a crypto-native platform that supports various social features such as social graphs, messaging, live streaming, and content sharing. You can use BAS as a base layer for social graphs to enable the creation of truly decentralized and interoperable social networks. Because attestation provides a way for users to securely and selectively share their data with others while retaining control over their personal information. You can design a unique schema to define the relationships between users or implement social layering. Another simple but important application is KYC. That should be one of the important sectors that anyone could bring up. Building a base layer for attestations would allow different organizations and services to provide attestation about different aspects of person's life, such as education, work history, and the rest of the credentials. We have already provided some KYC examples on our website, such as the KYC system for Binance. And if you're interested, of course, you're most welcome to visit our website to check on the KYC examples. These specific applications can be aggregated to do more interesting things, such as reputation system, as I mentioned multiple times before. I believe there's no good solution for an on-chain reputation system yet. However, with BAS, attestations about trust scores and relative experiences can be recorded on BNB Chain or off-chain in Greenfield, providing a secure and tamper-proof record of reputation. I believe that once a BS-based reputation system is implemented, it will bring significant improvements to the current on-chain financial system, for sure. And the last but not least, we know that BNB Chain provides a comprehensive solution to build a dedicated payment layer 2, to further optimize users' experiences. BAS can also offer numerous assistance to the payment ecosystem on BNB Chain. One direct example is transaction receipts. BAS can provide immutable transaction receipt that offer additional context, allowing both parties to verify them independently. And by transferring offline payment records to the blockchain through the methods, users can redeem rights and interests on the chain. Similarly, using BAS, we can implement an on-chain invoice system to verify an invoice and confirm timely payments, thereby establishing the specific credit worthiness of the addresses. And in this case, an invoice or a receipt is an attestation, which is verified by the merchant issuing it. That's just how the process works. And when making payments, many people often encounter the need to verify the identity of other party. Therefore, BAS can also launch a merchant verification system that can build the buyer confidence by verifying a merchant's credentials, transaction history, or customer satisfaction ratings. This can be applicable to identity verification for C2C merchants as well. So these just some examples that you can use in this payment tracks. You can use BAS to create a system where refunds or returns are tested, and just to ensure all parties agree on the order status. It's just some examples that we want to mention right here for everyone to just brainstorm a little bit. So that's pretty much everything we want to share about BAS today. As a cornerstone infrastructure in the BNB ecosystem, BAS is designed to generate attestations that securely verify information. We hope this sparkle some innovative ideas among our participants, and we also look forward to seeing new ideas emerge and inspire potential applications across the various tracks in this period, in this sector. Yeah, that's pretty much everything we want to share today. If you're very interested, or if you have any questions, just follow us on X. Join our community for the newest updates. Thank you very much, and again, very honored to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoebe. Yeah, and next we have Jack, co-founder of Specta. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Tiana. Hi, everyone. So it's a great honor to have this opportunity to talk about what we are building, and also to say how we can support the current ongoing hackathon. So actually, let me share my screen first. I will start talking about what Specta is building, and so also share some insights as we're building this like the app on BNB Chain ecosystem. So let me see. Okay. Can everyone see my screen right now? Tiana, can you check for me?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, Specta is building two things. So the very first thing I want to do introduction is that we are actually building an AI-powered reputation ecosystem for all the developers around the world. So we build this like BNB Chain builder economy. So in this economy system, I think the very base layer is that we have this AI-powered reputation system. So what is the AI-powered reputation system? So we basically use AI to translate all the developers, their contributions on internet, for example, their contributions on GitHub, Stack Overflow, and other places into this like tangible reputations. So we can like make people understand the actual this like contributions or quantifications of all the developers. So basically, we use two ways to do this. First is this like language model to translate the quantity of the code into this tangible reputations. We also use this like relationship awareness analysis to like help reveal some more insights. For example, some good engineers give you a star in certain repos, or some good engineers, your collaborators, will have higher scores. So in this way, we build this like reputation layer for all the developers around the world. So like we help this like work with BNB Chain to do this like reputation system, and based on this reputation system, we help the ecosystem Web3 to find more this like unsung heroes. Because especially in Web3, some of the developers, they didn't go to fancy universities. They didn't have this like opportunity to work for big tech companies, but their code speaks for themselves. So we use this reputation to reveal these like developers and help them get all the support. And I mean, based on this like reputation system, we also allow the retail users to engage with these developers. So we have this like novel staking system where retail users could stake on the developers based on the reputations. And when these developers make building progress, they could share the achievements together along with their chosen builders. So yeah, so I mean, for all the hackers join these hackathons, if you want to build your own reputation, if you want to leverage the reputation data to onboard developers, feel free to contact us. We can definitely help. If you are interested in connect with other individual developers or early stage project in BNB Chain ecosystem, also feel free to contact us as well. So I really appreciate AI's power in helping us building reputation, building the identity, because I believe this is a starting point where we could have more is collaborations or the beginning of all the innovations. So yeah, now I want to introduce to Aspecta's next product, which is actually the extent of the builder economy. Because when we're actually building this like builder economy with the support of AI, we like help developers early stage project build a reputation, help them secure our collaborations, partnership, and grant. But we are thinking one step further. So how we can further support this like builders, like this early stage project. They need to have the community, right? They need to build consensus. So that's comes to Aspecta's next project, where we uses like asset infrastructures to democratize the project validation discovery process, provide this like tailored asset solutions, and then help all these like real applications to build consensus with lifecycle liquidity. So put in a simple words is that we help these like railway applications to build community with this like price discovery things. So because there's always doubt about these real applications where we call it like VC-backed innovations. People think like retail users community think they being treated as excess liquidity. This is something I think probably the most fundamental problem or fundamental issue of these cycles. So for Aspecta, we want to help these builders, real applications, to rebuild the trust from the retail users. So I think the first thing is that we have to embrace the community and let community be part of the valuation discoveries. So the valuation of the project, the development project should not be only determined by the VC support the project or project itself. Communities should be part of it at the beginning. So we introduced build key to like lead community to be part of the validation discovery. So how it works is that for all the project, the real applications, you could like launch your own build key at any stages. So the way it works is that you allocated or abstract like certain allocations of your assets, like your future token, unreleased tokens, and fair launch this like part of future unreleased tokens and trade it on the bonding curve. So we call it build key because that we want all the community to co-build things with the project together. So for the community, it's like they can like have the project's build key and trade the build key on the bonding curve and convert the key to token in the later stage. So we use this way to help lots of these like real applications project backed by VCs to rebuild the trust from the communities. So it's very a simple way to do this. And also like we can have more this like way to use build key to engage with the community. Because, for example, some of the project, they are saying, hey, if you are build key holders, you have more this like access or benefits to the ecosystem opportunities. So build key itself is not only to do the price discovery, it became a like communication channel where you talk with all your community members. So yeah, this is the second thing Aspecta is building. So we have like help more than 20 projects, 20 real applications to use the build key model to democratize the project validation discovery to build their community. So most of these like projects, they are like active built on BNB Chain. So yeah, I think this is taking same with you. So for all the hackers, when you want to think about building your community, when you think about make your voice heard from the whole industry, do not hesitate to come to us. We can use our this like asset infrastructure, the build key model, to help you build the momentum. Because ultimately, when we talk about memes, right, in this cycle, meme has a very strong way to have this word of mouth promotion, because they always have this like something to pump, and something to pump the whales effect, probably the one of the most helpful ways for you to share the consensus, to share the narratives. So we want to give all these real applications this feature to also grow the momentum like the meme coin. So that's also one of the motivation for the build key model, is that we are not only like democratize of valuation discovery, let the community be part of it, make the community feel this project is they are actually part of the project. It also give all the project a chances to have this word of mouth promotion, to have this momentum like the meme coins. So yeah, pretty much this is aspect I have been building so far. So again, if you like thinking about like building your own AI powered reputation as individual developers, or you're looking for other developers building within BNB Chain, do not hesitate to come to us. And when your project is like aiming for the next stage, whenever you want to build your community, engage with the community users, or you are thinking about like promote your project, not only the narrative but also the product, do not hesitate to come to us. We will leverage all the asset infrastructure to help you build the momentum, align the consensus, and we co-build BNB Chain ecosystem together. Yeah, so that's an introduction about Aspecta, and all the best wishes to all the hackers today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack, for the sharing. And great to have you here today. Okay, then last we have Anthony, Key Account Manager at CookieDAO. Hi,
Yes.
Anthony.
Hello. Can you hear me well?
Yes. Please go ahead.
All right, perfect. First of all, thanks for having me. And second of all, yes, my name is Antoni, and I'm a key account manager at Cookie Free, and I'm Cookie DAO contributor. So let me share the screen and get down to business straight away. Just give me a second. Okay, so the topic of today's conversation presentation is how Cookie Data Swarm API can be integrated with your AI product. So the agenda will discuss why social data matters in AI and trading, what's Cookie Data Swarm API solution, how does it work, what are the use cases, and how to get an access. So why social data matters in AI and trading? So we perceive markets as driven by more than just numbers. It's not always a very pragmatic and logical game. We have narratives, we have sentiments, we have social trends. These more of a qualitative and emotional part of trading, which is yet to be numerized, quantified. So on-chain data alone isn't enough to get a full picture of what's going on in crypto market. You need to know the social signals, whether people are bullish or bearish, whether there's some news or maybe there's some drama going on, maybe say KOL did a bad thing. You won't see this information in DeFi Llama. And like, for example, DeFi Llama or any other on-chain aggregator, you need to tap into crypto Twitter. And that's why Cookie DAO has developed Cookie Data Swarm API solution, which employs AI agents that are going through different parts of the internet, including crypto Twitter. And it bridges AI and social data for a deeper marketing intelligence and deeper market intelligence. And what's more, it's scalable and affordable. As most of devs in crypto know, Twitter API is very, very expensive. We are trying to make this barrier way lower, so there's more innovativeness in the space. So how does it work? There are a lot of data points. I will cover some of these. The first one is profile data retrieval. So we can fetch any profile information and metadata for any Twitter account. The second one is smart metrics. So we can see more advanced engagement rates to assess account performance. And this is very important, especially given the amount of bots that are now present on crypto Twitter. So what's more, we can really digest which accounts to follow when it comes to these market calls or alpha calls. I mentioned analysis. We can see which accounts, which token tickers, which projects are being mentioned, filter tags. So we can, the API actually categorizes and analyzes content for you, and it puts a filter tags on it. So you don't need to fetch all the tweets that are put in the world in thousands and thousands. You can actually pinpoint those that you want to see and then analyze for any use cases. Of course, we have more endpoints such as mindshare or sentiment, which are pretty relevant to once again really dig into market intelligence data. So what are the use cases? One of this is AI-powered trading bots. So we can assess and factor in real-time sentiment, narratives, and social momentum. So an example of how it would actually work is that the bot detects rising positive sentiment around token and can buy before a price surge. Predictive market analytics, so the other way around, kind of. We can identify a growing thought, fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the project or a token or a narrative before the major sell-off begins. And then traders can hedge positions in advance. But once again, we need this social layer to actually know that something special is going on. And then automated research and intelligence. We can build research tools that, once again, are not focused on on-chain data only. They can factor in way more context. So our context window is complete. So I wanted to show you some real life examples as well. The first one is virtuals. So they put, I don't know if that's, yeah, I think you can see what kind of data is being fetched to each AI agent built on virtuals. Data points such as smart followers, engagement, impressions, top tweets. This gives more context for traders on virtuals. The other one is Gecko Terminal. So once again, here at the bottom, you can see, oh, sorry, it's in Polish, but it's impressions, smart followers, and mindshare. Once again, giving more visibility to traders for any kind of platform. So if there's, I don't know, a perps DEX, centralized exchange, any place, a wallet, any place where trading actually takes place, we can fetch this data. What's more, we have our own platform. It's called cookie.fun. Maybe I can quickly share it with you, how it looks like. So we have this intelligence layer for traders and researchers that want to check, all right, what are the top tokens when it comes to mindshare or change in price or liquidity or whatever metric we want to check. We are, by the way, expanding this up to all the tokens because right now there are AI agents, but in the V1 version, we will see all the tokens that are on the market. So yeah, this data pretty much suits traders to make much more data-driven decisions. So coming back to the presentation, there was also a DeFi example. We also hosted DeFi hackathon in which I believe 80 teams took part in, supported by a lot of different ecosystems. And one of the use cases was recently shared by one of the top DeFi protocols app, which is Hey Anon. So they integrated the social data layer. So if someone asks what is the current top 10 AI agents mindshare according to Cookie, they have data straight away. So they can, all right, ask a follow-up question. So what are top KOLs that are following Fartcoin? Or what's the activity of KOLs around AI XBT agent? And based on that, they can, all right, let's invest in that or not. So if you want to get an access, please get in touch with me. Once again, my name is Antoni, and Telegram is the best place to find me. Here is my handle, Antoni_Web3. And that's pretty much it from my side. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Anthony, and great to have you here. And do you have any any suggestion for our developer who are looking to build AI BNB chain?
Could you please elaborate? Sorry, I didn't get it.
Yeah, just any suggestion for our developer who is building AI on BNB Chain?
So yeah, once again, AI as a technology is constrained. Even though it sometimes seems that it knows everything, it doesn't. And of course, there might be some hallucinations going on. So, of course, if you are building on BNB, that's a great tech when it comes to blockchains and all around it. If you are adding AI component to it, I would definitely widen the context for your AI agents or for your AI infra. And that's why I think protocols such as Cookie Data Swarm API are so relevant, because it actually allows your model to see more and thus make better suggestions and thus make better decisions.
Once again, thank you, Anthony, and thank you all for joining today's workshop. And everyone to check out CookieDAO on X for the latest update. And we hope you gain knowledge to apply to your own project. And see you in next workshop. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.